17th century, Blaise Pascal, the French mathematician and moralist. In the 17th century, Blaise Pascal, the French mathematician and moralist. And we're going to hear from him more a little bit later. But before that, we need to understand that the modern emphasis on production is not simply about economics. Because in modern times, we no longer believe that social organization is received from nature, transmitted via the ancestors, or given by God. No, we know that we must produce social organization by ourselves. And that's why since the 17th century, the idea of production, in conjunction with the increasingly important idea of progress, tends to occupy all conceptual space. Society itself becomes an artificial production, a spectacle. Now, traditional societies are more concerned with inheriting things from the past than they are with producing things for the future. And that's why the transmission of gifts is truly different in traditional societies than anything we see in our celebration of production. Why is this? Well, again, because gifts are inherited from the ancestors and given to the group. That is very, very important, and hence the importance of gifts. Now, how does the exchange of gifts function in these traditional societies? Over to you, Micah.
Place, Polynesia, Island,
Samoa,
people, Maori, and island.
An island.
an island.
Here, water.
Here, water.
Here, water.
To celebrate the birth of Mter, I offer smoked fish. I catch the fish. I take the fish out of the water. I dry it over the fire. I smoke it. I wait.
The spirit of Ah. I wait. I send this donga that I received from Island A on my Island B to Island C.
I received this tahanga from Island B on my Island C.
I received this tahanga from Island C on my Island B. It is charged with the spirit of
Katiana, enough of this subject.
Gift exchange dance. The conflicting invasions and incursions, and the alternations and vicissitudes of fortune around me have up to now more exasperated than mollified the temper of the country, and burden me again and again with insuperable dangers and difficulties. I escape, but I dislike the fact that it is more by good luck and even by my prudence than because of justice. And I dislike being outside the protection of the laws and under another safeguard than this. As things stand, I live more than half by others' favor, which is a harsh obligation. Now I hold that we should live by right and authority, and not by reward or favor. I find nothing so expensive as that which is given me, and for which my will remains mortgaged by the claim of gratitude. I more willingly accept services that are for sale. End of potlatch.
To circulate at 3 highly ritualized times of year: giving, receiving, and repaying. Automatically crystallized inside of manufactured objects.
Adam Smith. Thank you. I'm Adam Smith, and I'm going to visit a mirror factory.
And me, I am the owner of the mirror factory. Let's go.
So, my friend, what is it that you make?
Mirrors. What is your name?
Blaise Pascal.
And how old are you?
16.
And you are the one who invented that?
Yes.
What is it called?
The Pascaline.
And how did you discover it?
At first I was taught my father, but now it can serve everyone.
Oh, yes?
Yes. It's a mechanical manifestation of a pure mental process.
A mechanical manifestation of a pure mental process? Oh, my.
Yes, it's used to calculate, but more importantly, it saves time.
Oh, right. Well, let's try it.
Let's try it. The numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, this machine was invented by Blaise Pascal to calculate duties and taxes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
And he dedicated it to the French Chancellor, gave it as a gift to the Queen of Sweden. This machine is really about power.
The gears. Rod. Coil. Roller. Teeth. Disc. Hook. First calculation. 1. Gear. Plus 1 gear equals 2.
I do not really understand what is going on. Do it again.
Second calculation. 4 gear plus 6 gear equals 10.
Incredible! Do it again.
Since when?
Hasn't been long since we got to Dutch gesture.
How do you proceed?
Yeah, put on a sheet of glass, a layer of pewter or lead.
How many steps are in the process?
There are many. There are the chemists, the glass blowers, those who heat the pewter or lead, those who apply it.
You divide up the task.
Yes.
That way you increase your productivity.
Yes.
The tasks are repetitive.
Yes.
What do the workers think of it?
I don't understand that question.
What is the state of the market?
Good, it regulates itself.
Would you like for it to regulate itself more?
No.
May I speak to some of your workers? What do you hope for?
To better my condition.
To improve my condition, I must insert myself into systems of calculation. But any calculation can be subverted like a computing machine turned into a dancing machine.
And you?
But more times.
Really? Why?
To look in the mirror and see if this world has turned me into an old man. You geezer.
He's a troublemaker.
What advances the world?
This idea is spreading, the idea that if everyone pursues their self-interest, that's what we should do. But what will happen if society as a whole? Adam Smith says no problem, the invisible hand will regulate itself. But maybe he's perhaps fetishizing that idea.
And you? What do you make?
A product in its reflection.
What do you mean, my friend?
I make a product of an activity to reflect an unproductive job.
You're very wise.
No, sir. I think man is man's destiny. So!
Mr. Smith, this interview is over. You come with me to my office.
Okay, now in the 18th century, the notion of production comes to the fore. This leads Adam Smith to formulate a paradoxical expression, a truly paradoxical expression, unproductive labor. Now when we define production in terms of commodities, nothing material, no commodity. Oh, but she moves people with her ideas and emotions. So what? Nevertheless, we call these activities unproductive because instead of being embedded in a commodity, the time is spent, lost, evaporates. Now, Adam Smith was well positioned to analyze the economy based on human relations. He was, after all, the professor of moral philosophy at the University of Glasgow. A fact that the discipline of economics has conveniently forgotten long ago. Now, the study of human behavior, morality, is what allows us to understand the exchange of goods. According to Adam Smith, it is precisely because of personal interest that one becomes a moral being. Just as it's because of vanity that we are generous. Now, man is not social because he loves others. He becomes social in order to be, that's right, loved by others and perhaps make a profit as well. Now, we all participate in the grand spectacle of commodity culture. Adam Smith uses a very, very interesting term to describe it. He calls it a contrivance. A contrivance. Diverse elements placed alongside each other. An artificial arrangement of parts into a whole. He likens it to a watch mechanism that we might admire. Now there's a fascination in Smith with social machinery as well, not just with computing machines or manufacturing machines, but more broadly with devices that have the ability to bring together elements that are heterogeneous and disjointed. Just like this stage brings together so many different bodies.
My child, from atop my tower, I see your little body, my love. Iridescent air, in the air you play. Croaking frogs, swallowing circles. In the river you wash your angel body. My child, my life. In your park, in Rattan, on the gold blanket you rested your body. In the shadow, under the blood-red gladiolus. In the gliding shadows, brushing through your golden hair. In your hands, star numbers, the letters A, B, C, D, cubes, rags, your laugh, radiant waterfall, teeth offered to the sun. In the garden, from atop my tower, my love, my sight is upon you.
We are at 89 Rue de Rome, 17th arrondissement of Paris. Stephen Mallarmé's apartment. It is Tuesday night. Mallarmé receives the young poets. Paul Claudel, Eduard Duchâtel, Penegila, Pegida, José María Heredia, Huisma, Raúl Alonga Pomona, Leconte, Pierre-Louise, Camille Mauclair, Tourmente, Jacques Moreas, Henri de Régnier, Paul, Valérie Proverlaine, Villet, Delilada, Villet, Riffy, Oscar Wilde, Whistler, Manet, Nada, Casalis, Claude Debussy. They are all there. It is solemn. Long, heavy velour curtains darken the space. They smoke, pipe, cigars, cigarettes. Smoking, smoking, reading, writing, 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 writing. In the center, a little table. In the middle of it, a pot of tobacco. Passion. Master, must art be useful?
There's only one man who has the right to be an anarchist, me, the poet, because I'm the only one that makes something that society doesn't want, and so in exchange, doesn't give me anything to live on.
What is there to write?
You've seen the Princess Melon. These are words that are put aside, a bit deflected. There is something born in the retreat of words.
You have said, don't paint the thing, but the effect it produces.
And what do we produce when we produce a poem? Is it productive work or unproductive work?
You know how much I admire Zola, where he paints the masses, the crowds, but you must admit that Zola has never measured art farther than the standard within its own circulation.
Oh. What is beauty?
The world is made to end up as a beautiful book.
And about this book, the book that you have been speaking about for so long, where are you with it?
My book, the book, it's very simple for the elite and the masses. 20 session, 24 elite auditors. 20 times 24 equals
480.
480 elite auditors. 500 francs is the intellectual guarantee from every double lecture performed and read 500 times 2. 1,000. 480 times 1,000.
480,000.
480,000 francs in an intellectual guarantee means 480,000 published copies of the book sold at 1 franc each. 480,000 times 1.
480,000.
480,000 readers of the book.
Doesn't look like there's very many people here.
The idea of the efficient market with the idea of financial instability. Say I'm a banker and I loan you money. Okay, now the interest that I get on the money isn't just because I can't spend that money immediately for myself. No, it's a bonus for risk. Risk should be something.
I don't know if that was a Disney production.